It would be a 50-yard field goal from here. Drops it. Flag is thrown though. Flag will stop it. 4 seconds went off the clock, but what is the call?
This center he's a rookie. He snapped the football. I don't know what he thought he heard. The Raiders weren't even lined up. It's got to be on the Raiders for not even having a chance to get lined up.
This crowd couldn't hurt anything. Jackson Powers Johnson is the center.
I'm not sure. Yeah, legal. Yeah, the Raiders didn't have a chance to get set. The ball is snapped.
It was a 2nd and 3.
Remember, the clock had stopped by firing it, so there will not be a 10-second runoff. I'm not sure Jackson Powers Johnson, what made him think to snap that ball. It just bounced off the chest of O'Connell.
Illegal shift on the offense. That penalties decline. The Chiefs did recover the backwards pass and take over first down.
Whoa, wow. On top of it.
Wow. Wow. But just talking about the command that Aiden O'Connell had, and he did. This is not on O'Connell. I don't mean to put it all on Jackson Powers Johnson. Something made him want to snap this football. O'Connell's not expecting it. He's surveying the defense. There's the ball. It's snapped. Rest of the offensive line surprised as much as anybody. And there's Bolton jumping on top of it.
And the play alive. This is going to clinch a playoff spot for the Chiefs. It's the first turnover of the game for either team. Meanwhile, the teams are still out there because the Chiefs, if their ball, they're going to have to run. Meanwhile, the conversation continues.
Do you see that right guard tap? Barnum tapped the center. Jackson Powers Johnson, usually when you're on the road with silent count, that's to let the center know we're good and we're ready to go. But the quarterback had not notified the offensive line that he was ready. Just not on the same page. I mean, we saw the debacle yesterday with the Bears and Caleb Williams and Eberflus, the end of the game disaster. And as good as that looked, ends in a disaster here as well in Kansas City for the Raiders.
Once again for the Kansas City Chiefs, they can take it right down to the nub. You know, they don't rank you on style points. They're not blowing teams out. People think they're more vulnerable than ever. You tell me. All I know is they're 11-1. Taylor Swift coming in for Thanksgiving. Her man, her team, they do it again. Give Pierce a ton of credit. He brought this team in with really nothing to play for. They played their hearts out today.
Well, they were in field goal range at the very least to give Carlson a shot there. I mean, they're at the 32-yard line. On 3rd down, it's still a chance to get closer. And then disaster there on the snap.
14 straight wins in 1-possession games. Longest streak in the history of the National Football League.